What do you guys think about immigration?
I'm for it.
No, this is supposed to be more of a discussing sort of thing.
Why are you for it?
Thanks, Cal.
I think people should have the right to move to a different country if they should so choose. And I think that is what makes America great.
Touched on this, but do you think illegal immigrants that do end up in the United States are productive citizens, or do they just steal jobs and steal government funding?
They're productive individuals, but they're not citizens.
Yeah, they're definitely not citizens, but I think.
And I don't think we should call them citizens or productive citizens, because that definitely obscures the argument and it makes it appear that we condone their actions. Are they productive? For some parts, yes. Are they as productive as they could be? Probably not. Are they a distortionary effect in keeping wages depressed? Absolutely.
About the part of the question that says, do they steal jobs? Do you agree, disagree?
I'm not sure that I would go so far as to say that they steal jobs. They certainly depress wages and take jobs that a lot of people wouldn't want to take. But I wouldn't go so far as to say that we have a lack of jobs available to Americans who want them. I mean, currently we do, but that's just because we're in a recession.
Right. I mean, I don't think it's... there are jobs that are available for them, and there are jobs that are profitable to only employ illegals in because they don't have to. Agriculture is the big one.
Left side of the table, what do y'all think?
I mean, you can see after the hurricane here, a lot of construction companies and a lot of, I guess air conditioning companies, energy companies, different things like that, picked up on all these illegal immigrants that came down to New Orleans and said, okay guys, here's, go tear out all the sheetrock, go do all this. I'm not going to necessarily say that there's a bunch of people, rare and ready to go tear out sheetrock for these construction companies, but,
It took away a lot of jobs from
exactly.
lower wage African Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of day laboring, they definitely undercut the construction market in a lot of ways, especially through day labor.
And I'm not gonna, you can't nationalize that problem, but that's kind of an example of.
I mean, that's a pretty widespread problem throughout the country.
Yeah.
Any large major urban area is suffering from that problem.
Right.
Goose, what do you think?
I don't really, you can't really steal a job because it's something that's given to you. It's the employer's choice, so I don't think it's very fair to say.
But the employer's going to pay the guy who he can say, okay, here's $2.
The guy that he doesn't have to worry about insuring. The guy doesn't have to worry about ever getting sued by for workman's compensation. The guy he doesn't have to pay any sort of benefits to.
Yeah, and that's his choice, and that's the worker's choice.
Right, but that's still stealing a job. That's still
taking
taking a job. If you've got.
Should the United States build a fence along the Mexican border?
Not at all.
No.
Yes.
What is that going to do? They don't have a fence, and they have found tunnels, exactly. Found many tunnels that have gone from a house in Mexico to a house on the border of Texas where they smuggle drugs. Hundreds of kilos and pounds of drugs.
The third season of Weeds, we're all impressed.
No, I don't watch Weeds, but it was on the news.
Seriously, they found the tunnels and they found a couple of $100 million.
A wall is not a good way.
I mean, I suppose if the wall were to go a couple of miles into the earth and hit about the mantle and then build it up from there, it might be effective.
But it's also the Sonoran Desert's one of the most inhospitable places to go through. And if people are willing to make it through that, they're going to find a way around the fence.
Yeah, but then the other issue is that all the illegal immigrants are the ones who are building this wall. Keep them out.
This is true. That's true.
Create jobs. To talk about.
And Carlos Mencia is my favorite source for news on illegal immigration.
Even the cost would be just enormous.
Yeah.
I mean,
It would be an expensive wall built by illegal immigrants to keep themselves out, and there'll be some way to get around it.
And anyway, even if you build a wall, it doesn't solve the problem that's already existed.
Huge
Still have to
hedge maze.
The reforms needed are legal,
You still have to deal with people once they get in anyway.
not physical barriers.